each bolt and hold this grill on and how to take it off. And I'm probably going to take this off too, so we're going to go over that too. And then we're going to go over the light bars that I put in. We do have to move it. And then there's several little clips here, all around the shroud. So we're going to get a little tool to pop those off with. Alright, so what we're going to use is a little tool, a little pry on it. Use a screwdriver too. Just pop it underneath the top part, pull that up. These have to come completely out. So I'm gonna go through and pull all these out real quick. We'll go to the next step after that. Alright, so once those come off, just pick this up and set it to the side. And the next thing that needs to come off is going to be these little bolts right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to pull those off real quick. What it takes to get those off is going to be a 10mm. They're either regular socket or one of these. I like these just because it's easier to spin around. So what I'm going to do is pull these off real quick. Once you break it loose, you pretty much just twist it off with a hand, and that's all you really need to do all through each one of these. So hit it once or twice with a wrench. You should be able to twist them out. And after you get each one of these out, so it's just 4, and you come around here to the wheel well, and just above the bumper itself there's a screw here, and then underneath, I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but directly underneath that part will be a screw right in there. I lost that one on mine, but I do have it on the opposite side, and I lost this one on the opposite side. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. Once those come off, you can grab here and pop it out of the little clips. They don't break, they're pretty flexible. You'll do the same thing on both sides. Right. Something I probably didn't mention a second ago is this is going to be a 7mm. It's probably going to be better to use a longer one than it is a shorter one. That way you can get this upper screw out. It is kind of a hassle to get to it. You pretty much just twist it. Just have to screw to the side, somewhere you can find it, unlike I did last time. You just grab it, pop it, comes right out. Do the same thing on the next side. Like I said, I did lose this one, but I have one right here, and pretty much only going to use the socket to get this one out. There's that pad off. Once you get it on there, you pretty much hand twist it, it'll come off. Don't forget to set that one side where you'll find it. Like I said, the same thing, you'll grab it, right out. Alright, so after you get the side parts off, the next bolts will be 4 underneath. Be one here, and then one over beside your mount for your body. It's going to be up right there. You should be able to see it. Maybe not on the video, but you should be able to see it in person a lot better than this. These two, this one on the other side, is a real pain to get to with your, right there, you can see it right there. Real pain to get to with a wrench. That's going to be 10mm also, so it shouldn't be too hard to actually get off depending on what wrench or socket you're using. But like I said before, once you loosen it up, use your hand, you can twist them off a lot easier than you're going to be able to use that wrench. So I'm going to pull mine off real quick. Alright, so once you get those bolts off the bottom, the 4 bolts, got a 10 millimeters. You're going to start right here on the side, you're going to pull up and out. Up and out, all across. There's a little nub that sits in the top. You'll be able to see it whenever you're doing it. A little nub that sits in the top of this little groove. You just have to pull it over that. And then, should be a piece of cake to pull off. That's pretty much it pulling the grill off. Reverse steps for putting back on. Like I said, I did put the light bars in it for right now. I don't like where they're at because they're a little bit lower than what the grill is. But it's the 2 light bars I went over before. So I do have them mounted and have washers underneath the mounts to rise it up, which is not high enough. And the waterproof connector is tucked behind there. And the cable going up through here above the light, wrapped around this, that way it doesn't pull out. And this is all just temporary for this moment until I move it again, which is going to be the next video, me putting the lights where they need to be. It goes over. This needs to be fixed. And it goes over through the firewall and into the cabin. So what we'll go over now is how to take this bow tie off real quick while we have this grill off. Get the camera to it. Alright, so right here, there are all the clips for the bow tie. What we're going to do is we're going to push clips down. If you look at them, see they're kind of held back by a plastic piece on the grill itself. So I'm just going to push those back and push the bow tie out. Alright, so what you'll have is a little clip here. You have to push the inside of it to get that one out. Same thing as the opposite side. And this one and that one. And then on the grill itself, there'll be a couple other ones you got to push in the plastic piece to go up a little bit. Should be able to pop right back off. And this comes off too. There's only a piece of 3M tape, double-sided tape behind it. So if you really want to get that out, you can get that off too. And either paint this or plasti dip it without it being on the chrome, which I might do later on, or I might do in just a moment here. Alright, so like I said, reverse step to put back on. What we're going to be doing later on is we're going to mess with these lights on a different video because it's 94 degrees outside right now and I am sunburnt already. So they just slide in there. There's some little grooves at the bottom. Just push that in. On these sides, just push in. Both sides do the same thing. And just go around and make sure that you're putting all the push clips back in. I have to grab the bumper and pull it a little bit to get it wrapped around. tighten them down, and the two underneath of it, that's it. Alright, so I decided not to go ahead and plastic dip the bow, but like I said, everything goes back on reverse order. Make sure you don't forget your clips on the top of the shroud, 4 bolts on top of the grill, and the 4 bolts bottom of the grill underneath the car, 4 bolts on the bottom of the grill underneath the truck, your 2 screws on the side, both sides. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do an overview of the tires and wheels. And after you do this, if you touch the side of your truck, it's going to be dirty, as you can see. Mine's got some grease spots on it, which I shouldn't have touched the side. But and they are Turo trail blades on Fuel Mavericks. 20 by 10, negative 24. They're pretty loud. They've quietened down a little bit, but I think I just got used to them, but they're still pretty loud. Other than that, not too much more done to it yet. Like I said, I am going to be doing a new video on the lights, replacing them. As you can see, they are a little low in there, and so I don't get all the light that I should. I need to wash the truck. But don't forget to subscribe, like, comment for more content. Alright, thanks. You have a great day. I really like these tires. They are 20 by 10 Fuel Mavericks, 32 Trailblade Turos on them. And they are negative 24, so they got a little bit of lip on them. They are dirty, so I need to clean them. The tires are pretty loud. I got used to them, so they're not as loud to me, I feel like, anymore. But I like it. It's a good setup.